Hello, and welcome to Mommanevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and my name on Instagram is Mommanevin, as well as Mommanevin on YouTube. Today, this is my channel where I discuss all of my unfinished objects that I'm attempting to get finished. Today is June 9th. The high where I am is going to be 80 degrees today. So yesterday was Knit in Public Day. And how many of you went somewhere and knit in public? I didn't exactly knit in public. I knitted while my husband and I were driving somewhere. So I'm going to count that as knitting in public because if somebody looked at my car, they could see me knitting. I know it doesn't really count, but whatever. So we will discuss more about knitting in public, stitching with friends. I'm starting the bingo from Katie Crochet, and there are different things that you do to see if you can get bingo. No bingo yet, but I'm not going for prizes again, so I'm probably going to cheat. So, because the only person I'm cheating is myself, right? Right. All right. Moira MC, which I found out that her name is Bevan, her first name. So that's interesting. She gave me an idea about putting a filter over my light so it doesn't show my glasses quite so much. It seems to be working pretty well. She said to use a pillowcase, but excuse me, I'm using a piece of fabric that I had, so it looks kind of like a ghost right now. So I'm going to take a picture of that so I can put it in and show you guys that it's looking kind of ghostly. So my room is a disaster. I don't know. Y'all. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it together, but we're going to try, right? I would give you my summer stats, except they haven't changed since last week. I haven't finished anything. So my weekly goals, I'm going to show right up here. And the first goal was to mail the packages. Big fail. Big fail. I did get Tara's package ready to go. Well, I have it all together. I just need to put it in the bag and put the address on it and mail it. So, Tara, I do apologize. I'm so sorry that didn't get mailed. I also did not mail my friend's socks to her, so need to get on that too. So, next week, up here, my goal is to get my mail done. So, no mark, no X, no nothing for that one. All right. Cutting out bags. Now, Ladybug bag that I had made for Bevan. Oh, where'd it go? I had it right here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Bevan had won a bag a long time ago, and she didn't get back to me. She didn't see the message for a while, so she didn't get back to me. And so I said, which one do you want? Do you want the ladybug or do you want the other one? And she wanted the ladybug. So I've cut out part of it, but I've kind of hit a stumbling block in that, sorry, I was having trouble. I found this fabric and I was going to use this for the top, which would be okay, but it's not really what I want. I kind of want the black dots on the red to, show the ladybug. But I'm not sure if this is right either. I have some other fabric. Hold, please. Which is a little bit smaller, so I might wind up going with this. To go with it. but I also have ordered some fabric that has the teeny tiny black dots. So, Bevan, I don't have the teeny tiny black dots yet. I'm supposed to get that this week. So if you have a preference of one of these, please let me know so I can cut out the correct one. So I cut out a little bit of hers, and that's really all I did. So I didn't get that done. So big fat nothing on that one either. So next week I want to get started. I found a bag that I had already cut out when I was looking for some stuff. It's a coffee bag. So since it's already cut out, might as well sew it, right? And once I sew it, I'll put it up for grabs, and if somebody wants it, they can have it. All right, so I did cut a little bit. It's not even a half an X, it's a dash, okay? I started working again. You know what? I forgot. No, it is. Okay. Sorry. I started working on my spectra again, which is this. And I'm going to show on the screen right here. I will show the thing about the spectra. This is a Stephen West pattern that I've had forever. And so I picked it up and I'm trying to work on it again. So when I started, I was here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wedges done. They go so quick. It's easily to memorize. Fun. So I worked on it more than I should have this week, but I didn't care. I was having fun. So again, I'm going to go until I run out of yarn on one of these balls of yarn. All right. So that's the Spectra. Spectra is on a ChowGoo size 4 needle. I do get an X because my goal was to have 1 wedge. And my goal for next week is 3 wedges. So, because they're so quick, and it's, like I said, it's easy to memorize. When you have an easy to memorize pattern, it's amazing. All right, so let me just throw that down there for now. I had made some other notes after I made my show notes. All right, I'm going to get to that in a minute. All right, sampler stripe. I did stripe 24 up here at the top. Right up here. Oh, sorry. Right here. So I did get that done. So that leaves me with 6 stripes to go. And then the border, which is probably going to take a while. But then this will be done. This will be off of my WIP to-do list. Now, I got all kind of full of myself last week and was talking about how I've done almost all my WIPs and patting myself on the back left and right. No, that once I started looking at it, I was like, what was I thinking? Because I still have all of the blankets. I have Jessica's blanket. I have the little flower blanket. I have my sampler blanket. I have my Advent blanket. Plus I have my diamond painting for this up here that's going to go someday. What was I thinking, people? I don't know. So forget that. That's not even happening anymore. All right, my sampler blanket, it is a size I hook, 5.5 millimeter. Next week, my goal is stripe 25. So we're getting there. There's 30 stripes and then the border, so we're getting there. So good. My next thing is Ned's sock. Ned is my husband. And here's his sock. And my goal was to get 1 color done. So I started down here. So the one color would have been the brown. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors done. So that's good. And I'm getting close to where I can start on the toe. So this is 2.25 millimeters, 60 stitches. So my goal was one color. And my next week goal is to finish the sock. Yes. All right. Okay. My next sock on my sock parade, I feel like I'm having a sock parade every week, is the Christmas socks. So here are my Christmas socks. This is a colorway, I think it's Holly Jolly. I think we've discussed this several times. From the Cozy Knitter, and I think it's Holly Jolly. I think it is. Yes. Whew. All right. So my goal this week was to get the heel done. So I got the heel done, and I got 2 colors after that. So I'm going to give myself an X. And then next week, we're going to go for 2 colors. This is 2.25, 60 stitches. All right. Moving along here. Sorry about that. I had yarn down, and then my ever so professional setup fell. So I'm starting again. All right. So my next sock is my pirate socks, which I love so much. And here's where we are. I'm going to put my hand in there so you can see the paw prints a little bit. So this is such an interesting construction. Now, I know you can't see it. This is the front, but here is where we're adding in stitches right here for the gusset. So I think I have 2 more paw prints to go. And so you can kind of tell it's kind of going, yeah. Well, I have 2 more paw prints to go, and then I can start on whatever the heel is going to be. So it's been a long time since I made those first socks with this pattern. So I'm really enjoying this pattern again. So that's kind of fun. All right. I actually got a little bit to my Kirby Werby this time. And so my goal, I got 2 done. I got 2 paw prints done, and my goal for next week is 2 paw prints, so we'll be starting into that heel section. It is the Guided by Love pattern, and I'm doing 2.25 millimeter, and I'm doing the second size that is listed there. And what that gets you up to is 60 stitches for the most of it. And then, you increase for the gusset and blah, blah, blah. So since 60 is my magic number, that's what I did with that one. All right. So Kirby Werby. And this was the Kirby Werby Advent last year, and I didn't get it done. So I'm doing it now. And this is my latest stripe, the purple. And each stripe has a quote from the show that it goes with. This is a Phoebe quote, and it says, "I think the most romantic song is the one that Elton John wrote for the guy from Who's the Boss. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza." So I think that Lynn from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts actually, I'm probably driving you guys crazy, sorry. She actually had a yarn by that name. So that's pretty cool. I need to add this section in here, so I'm going to insert this in the middle. Becca, my daughter-in-law, asked me to hem a dress for her. So here's a picture of the dress. And you can tell by looking at it, it's going to be a little long. So we are a short family. I'm the shortest, of course, at 5 foot. I think Becca might be 5'2". So as you can tell, this is a very long dress. So I'm going to have to cut I think I have to cut 10 inches off of it. And so what I'm going to do, and you people who sew, please let me know if you think this is a good idea. What I'm going to do is on the wrong side, I'm going to get like an ink pen or some type of sewing marking pen and mark 11 inches because that's how much she needs it to be up. Then I'm going to mark an inch away from that and cut it, and then iron that inch up and then hand sew it. So if you guys think that's my best course of action, let me know. And I'm hoping you say yes, because I don't know what else to do. Anyway, bye. All right, purchases. The only purchases I had that came in this week is this Freckled Whimsy. Let me take it out of the bag. Because Freckled Whimsy thinks like me, and they put stuff in plastic bags. All right. So here is the Freckled Whimsy. And it is number 7 for June. And it's the Peppermint Cocoa by the Fire. And I'm hoping the color is coming out right on that. It's looking a little orangey here. And it's really more of a kind of a rust more. But anyway, it's just really gorgeous and I love it. So that is their Christmas club that I was finally able to get into. And so I'm very excited about that. All right. Other purchases. That was my only yarny purchase. But I have been buying fabric like they're going to stop printing it. I don't know what's going on. But I found another shark print. So I was like, this one's a friendlier shark. Isn't that cute? So, you know, at least these sharks are smiling. They're not so vicious as the other ones. So I don't know which one I'm going to make for the giveaway. I may make one of each. Who knows? But anyway, this yarn is also going to go as part of that prize for the Shark Week. And so and I picked this one. I know it looks kind of manly, but I picked it because, you know, gray shark, red blood. So anyway, so that will be part of my giveaway. All right. And then let's talk about some of this other fabric. All right. So I also needed more sand. Oh, I wasn't able to find exactly what I was looking for, but I found this. And I thought, well, that's close enough, right? So this will be in some of the shark bags. I'm probably going to make more than one shark bag because I bought a lot of fabric. And I have more coming. Okay. Also, this is the last one. I found this little cherry fabric. And I have this fabric that I've had forever. And unfortunately, I don't have enough of this to make 2 bags. I only have enough to make 1 bag. But, so it'll be for me. Sorry. So this, I might have enough for 2. I'll have to look. This is some fabric that I had, and I bought this when Hancock Fabrics was going out of business. And I just really loved it. I thought it was a really neat design. And then I have this as the accent part of it. So I thought, so I've been putting off sewing any of this because I really didn't feel like I had enough to do a bag. But anyway, so I found this cherry and I thought, well, that will go good as the interior fabric, right? So, it'll be a long time before I sew this, but I got it. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on. All right. Knit-alongs. Current knit-alongs is the Summer Sock Camp from Crazy Sock Lady, and that's from May 24th to August 31st. You can go over to her channel and get all of the details about that. Sock Challenge, May 31st to August 11th. And I'm going to put the name on here with her Instagram name. And that's where you go. And once you knit socks, you can pick out, there's different things, like you get 2 points for this, 1 point for that, blah, blah, blah. And you fill that out and give it back to her. And then that will qualify you for prizes. Again, I'm not doing prizes. I just want to keep track of what my points are. So far, I have 4. Woohoo! Texas Peach Knits is doing a fluffier stash. And that is from June 1 to August 31. And this is what mine looks like so far. Not so much. I'm working on it. But she gives you, there is a sheet that tells you what you can do, like what color for reorganizing, clean out a project bag, etc. Now, after I showed all of those last week, I found another one. Because why not? And this is from Katie Clark Crochet. I believe it is from June 1 to August 31. That may not be correct, so don't quote me on it. But anyway, I'm going to put up the bingo board without anything on it, and then I'm going to show you my bingo board. So this is how far I am so far. And there's a lot. Of course, I want to try and get as many of these filled in as I can. So I am probably like this one with a hat. I don't ever make hats. So I may either make like a Christmas ornament hat or maybe a baby hat. I don't know. And the same thing with a sweater or a garment. No, that doesn't happen. So I'll do what I have to get it done. And so that's where I am with that. So I'm getting close to a bingo. Woohoo. If I get a bingo, I don't know what I'm going to do for myself, but I don't know. Maybe I go to Starbucks or something. Then there's Shark Week coming up, which is from July 7th to 14th. And I'm going to make at least one bag and donate some yarn. I am a sponsor of Shark Week. And that is put on by Politically Incorrect Knitters. Excuse me. Then there's Sock Week by Nitty Natty. And it is knit one sock in a week. And the theme is great outdoors. And they have a logo. Oh, what was his name again? Sock Squatch. Love it. So, that's all I have for that. Happenings in Southern California. We have been hearing about bears breaking into people's houses. I don't believe that we have any bears close by. But, I mean, these bears are just getting in these houses and opening the refrigerator and seeing what you've got in there and having themselves a good time. So, it's a little concerning. But the thing that concerns me more is the people that stand there and take pictures of them. No, you don't sit there and take pictures of them. Run. Anyway, also, Bevan, I hope I'm saying that right. Bevan has a podcast, and she did a thing about your BFF knitting friend. Best knitting friend, whatever. Anyway, she chose me. So I was very honored that she did that. And what she had to do was say what she thought my favorite color was. And she did pretty good with some of the stuff. She did pretty good. my favorite color is actually royal blue, which you wouldn't know because you never see blue. But that was the color of my bridesmaids' dresses in my wedding. And so that is my favorite color. Pink is a close second. And I never was really a pink girl, but I had 2 sons and a husband and me. So if I wanted something to be mine, I bought it in pink because then they didn't mess with it. So I got to wear in, I enjoy pink pretty well as well. So thank you, Bevan. I really appreciate that. I think that's, oh, Scott stopped by to pick up Maurice. So I'm going to put a picture in of him picking up Maurice. Hoping to get a picture later today of Becca with Maurice, so I can put her a picture of her with her new frog in here. And besides that, it's been an expensive week in Nevinland. Expensive. We started off by needing a new battery in the car, and then we needed a new water heater. And then my husband called me just a little while ago and said, I ran over something with my bike. I have to get a whole new rim. And my husband has been a mountain biker for many years. I mean, he's 71. He's still riding his bike. But his bikes are not cheap. Nothing about them is cheap. So he called me and he was like, I'm really sorry. I was like, you know, at this point, it's just white noise. You know, whatever. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna let it get me down. Also, next week, our little pirate man needs surgery. He has a tooth that has to come out, and he needs his teeth cleaned very badly. So, you know, that's going to be more money. But, you know, I'm trying not to get discouraged. You can't, I mean, I've been through times in my life where it's just like, we are bleeding money right now. It happens. It happens. For anybody else that's going through that, hang in there. It does get better. And, you know, I'm just trying to look at it as counting my blessings in that I have a car to put a battery in. I have a home that needs a water heater. We have our sweet little pirate man that we love to death. And so I'm trying to be positive about it. So anyway, my show and tell, we're going to go out on a good note here. My show and tell is something that my husband made. Remember how I showed you I told you about the toys he made when he first retired. Well, this was one of them. And I thought, since I was showing the ladybug bag, I would show you the little ladybug he made. Isn't it cute? He's a very talented guy. He does really good work. So, the good news is, I looked this morning, I had 85 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who watches. I know I say I appreciate it, but I really, really do. So, thank you so much. Please come back. I love the comments. If you guys have questions for me, I feel like sometimes I should reintroduce myself because I have so many new people coming around. So if you have questions or you want me to go over something again, please let me know. I'll be happy to do that. So everybody have a great day. See you later. Bye.